Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. Now, don't worry FUT fans, I'm coming at you guys with another Ultimate Team video, hopefully by Monday. Again, some complications have risen, and there's nothing I can do about them. I just have to wait and hold on tight, but we do have some Career Mode while we wait for that goodness. Now, of course, we are starting with Spurs, and there have been a few people a bit like, Cal, you've instantly gone and sold everyone in the team, what the hell? And to be honest with you, like, although, you know, I've sold a few players, but that's kind of the whole point of playing FIFA, playing video games, is because, you know, you want to be able to do things that you can't do in real life. You know, you want to be able to make these transfers that you wouldn't necessarily make in real life, because at the end of the day, it's just a video game. So, you know, while I do enjoy making quote-unquote realistic transfers, at the end of the day, none of these are really realistic because none of them have happened just yet. So yeah, but that aside, you know, I am enjoying this career mode. There's a lot of fun stuff to come. Of course, I'm quite a bit ahead compared to where you guys are watching right now, so I know what's going to be happening in the future, and it gets really interesting, and I hope you guys will begin to enjoy the series if you already haven't started enjoying the series, of course. But Sandro is becoming quite a character. You know, there's a lot of people looking for him. Fiorentina offered 8.5 million, but I was like, dude, if this guy goes, he's gonna be going for at least 15.5 million. So that was kind of like my minimum. I think, guys, another big thing about me getting rid of a lot of the first team players is that if they're going to be going for, you know, large sums of money, then I don't see what the problem is. I think it's actually quite good if I'm able to get a really good deal out of it. But this man here, Ranocchia, he is just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he's not even worth that much. His value isn't worth that much. But my God, his wage, but what sort of lifestyle does this guy live? He is on a shit ton of money at Inter at the moment. Who knows what he'd be on if he came to Tottenham. So we'll just have to see how that rolls out. But we had a friendly game against the German side again, and Soldado actually gets an early goal in the 7th minute, but it was going to be interesting to see how this went. Unfortunately, we pick up an injury and we concede the equalizer there. So Lamela injured. That could be a real blow to things, because Lamela is actually a player I'd be really interested to see how well he develops. We also have Holtby there, picks up an injury, and it just isn't looking good. You know, we gave away a penalty. Townsend, who actually comes on as a substitute, goes ahead and picks up a goal, but they end up getting a late equalizer again. The game ends 2-2, and really that was a bit of a disaster. You know, I don't really care about the result so much, but I am worried about the injuries. We've got a torn quadricep, or just muscles got fucked up in the challenge, and there are some injuries. I believe Lamela is going to be out for 2 months, I think it said, and that is just a kick in the balls. But fortunately, we still have a little while until our season kicks off, but still, that is not good looking at all. Lamela is one of the players that I really did want to pick up and get going. Also, guys, if you are interested in picking up any sort of coinage, of course, you can't really pick up coins for career mode, but like I said, I have a lot of crossover viewers, people that like to watch my Ultimate Team and my career mode, so if you are interested in coins, you can check battle.com. Make sure you use my discount code, guys. Why wouldn't you want discounts off something? So type in Calfreezy in the checkout and you gravy to go. But we have Jan Vertonghen, sorry, and he's the reason why I'm chasing after the man who lives the lavish lifestyle, Ranocchia. And I don't know, like, I don't know if I want Vertonghen to go. I don't think I want him to go. Even the only way he would go is for a substantial amount, and we would obviously bring in a world-class centre-back in his position. But to be honest with you, unless he goes for a shit ton of money, I'm really not all that interested. We had to make a little substitution, bring on Townsend, and then, of course, we still have the likes of Lennon and players like that that can really come in if they want to. But I'm really enjoying the way Townsend playing at the moment. As you can see, he scored in both the simulated matches so far. So I decided that I would, you know, keep him on because he is doing a really good job so far. Take a look at the bench, and of course, Holtby is going to have to take a little seat on the bench too. We got Dembele, we got Norton as well, and Lamela is obviously going to have to come off the substitute bench as well. Otherwise, it just won't let me play. But you know, if Sandro is on his way out, we're going to need a defensive midfielder. Who better than the man himself, Sergio Busquets, one of the greatest actors in Hollywood, but also happens to be a fantastic footballer. So with that in mind, I was like, you know, if I can get this guy for almost like a straight swap on Sandro, that would just be incredible, because we all know Sergio Busquets is a quality DM. He's a really good defensive mid, and I think he would be a fantastic addition to the squad. And, you know, if I do want to swap up the way the team plays, maybe swap it to a 4-1-2-1-2, then he would fit perfectly in a defensive midfield role. I want to know your guys' thoughts on Sergio Busquets. I think he would be great. I know he grows into a great player too. You know, he is relatively young considering how good he is. He's 85 rated at the age of 25, and, you know, these defensive midfielders, they go on, you know, well into their 30s, so that would just be fantastic to see him pick up someone like that. We got Christian Eriksen, though, who actually gets a goal in this game. Eriksen is another player with a lot of potential in this team. He's a really good youngster. He moved from Ajax as well, so he looks like he could be great in the squad. Again, Townsend picking up another goal. This guy is a goal machine right now. He is getting goals by the second. Of course, guys, as always, the only reason why these are simulated games is because it's preseason. Just wait till we get in the season. You'll start seeing the gameplay. You start seeing all that good stuff. But one big drawback of Sergio Busquets is, of course, the fact that he has a ginormous wage, you know, 120,000. That is a shit ton of money to funnel into a player. Unfortunately, Milan really aren't interested in my offers for El Shaarawy at the moment. I'd imagine he's probably one of their best and most important players to their team. He holds a lot of potential. He's definitely a future star, and overall, he just looks like a bit of a monster. So, you know, if I could pick up Sergio Busquets, that would be fantastic. I understand I'm going to have to shift a lot of my wage budget onto him, but I would be getting rid of Sandro. That's the only condition that Busquets would come in. Again, the counter offer for Udinese, I'm only selling Vertonghen for a shit ton of money. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, of course, leave a like, leave a comment, leave all that good shenanigans. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye-bye.